How to create an HTML web page from scratch. The practice session, produced by Lon Hosford. The goal of this tutorial is to practice the steps for creating an HTML web page from scratch. This is the finished HTML file for this tutorial, displayed as a web page using the Safari web browser running on a Macintosh computer. It contains a page heading and a few paragraphs of text, and also notice the document title in the Safari window heading and in the document tab. So let's practice the steps to put this page together. To follow along, you should be able to use most popular HTML editors, preferably one that has a file window and a web browser launch icon. I am using Dreamweaver for my HTML editor, and I set it to show the files that you can download from this tutorial's web page. Also, I set Dreamweaver to use its code view. Because HTML editors may begin a new HTML file using a template, we will open an empty HTML file that I created. Open the start.html file found in the Start folder. The file will be empty. Then save it in the practice folder as whatishtmlpage.html. I like to use all lowercase letters and underscores to separate the words in my web file names. Be sure your HTML editor includes the .html file extension. Choose yes if asked to replace in case you are repeating this tutorial. Choose no if asked to update links. You can close the start.html file if your HTML editor keeps it open. In the snippets folder, open the create new from scratch snippets.txt file. Select the text in the basic HTML structure section and copy it. You can use this basic structure to start a new HTML document in all HTML editors. Back in the HTML file, we paste that and save the file. Now we can view this web page in a web browser. Using the Dreamweaver shortcut launch icon, I will use the Safari web browser. Although there is no visible content, web browsers contain tools that can show you the contents of the file it is displaying. For Safari, you can right-click and select the Show Page Source choice. This opens the Safari Web Inspector, and you can see your HTML displayed in the center panel. Also, you should note that the Safari window title and tab title shows the name of the file. Leave your web browser open to this page and return to your HTML editor. In the snippet file, copy the text in the content for the title tag section. And in the HTML file, paste that between the start and end title tags. Save your file. Return to the web browser and reload the page. Again, we have no content, but you do see the title element content in the Web Inspector window. But more importantly, observe the file name is replaced with the title tag contents on the web browser title bar and on the page tab. If you choose to add a bookmark for your page, you also see the title tag text. Now let's return to the HTML editor to add content to the page. Content will go between the start and end body tags, and we will start with the H1 tag for a page heading. Type in open angle bracket and the letter H and the number 1, close angle bracket, the open angle bracket again, the /, and we see Dreamweaver knows to complete with H1 and the close angle bracket. You may need to type this in your HTML editor. We can open the tag pair with 2 return keys. In the snippet file, copy the text in the content for the H1 tag section, and in the HTML file, paste that on the line you created between the start and end H1 tags. Save your file. Return to the web browser and reload the page. Now you see the heading in both the web browser and also in the Web Inspector window. Next, let's add some paragraphs using the HTML editor. In the HTML file, create a line after the close H1 tag. Start with the open angle bracket, the letter P, then the close angle bracket, the open angle bracket again, the /. Dreamweaver auto-completes with P and the close angle bracket. We can open the tag pair with 2 return keys. In the snippet file, copy the text in the content for the first P tag section. And in the HTML file, paste that on the line between the start and end P tags. Now add another paragraph after the close P tag, the open P tag. I will add a blank line, and now the close P tag. In the snippet file, copy the text in the content for the second P tag section. Paste between the start and end P tags we just added. Save your file. Return to the web browser and reload the page. Now you should see the heading along with the 2 paragraphs, and you can see the same in the web inspector. That completes our tutorial. Thank you for watching.